Alright, howdy guys. So I did my event program plan for the NOAA Pacific Islands Fisheries Science Center, mainly because I'm studying marine biology and I'm really interested in what NOAA does. And I thought it'd be really cool to design a program for them. So a quick event overview. The name of the program that I created is the Pacific Island Fisheries Science Center Youth Outreach Program, and the date is going to be January 16th, 2021, and it'll happen from 12 to 4 p.m. And the target audience is the youth and families of the greater Honolulu area. So the main purpose of my event, I really want the participants to have learned what the Pacific Islands Fisheries Science Center does. So they'll watch a few presentations by the Deputy Director of the center, which is Dr. Evan Howell, to learn about what the staff does. And the participants will take a tour of some of the amenities, such as the dive and marine animal facilities of the Inui Regional Center to get a glimpse into some of their work. And also, I hope that they'll be able to relay that information to their friends and family. So we'll be handing out a few flyers to the participants if they want to just pass them out to people they know to raise awareness for the center. And participants will hopefully want to advocate for others to visit the center as well. And finally, we really hope that the participants will just generally care more about the ocean. So we'll give some presentations about the current issues facing oceans, like plastic, pollution, a lot of that stuff. And they'll also learn about everyday habits they can change to help make a positive impact. So the venue is the NOAA Inui Regional Center on Fort Island in Honolulu, and it was completed in 2010. It's about 350,000 square feet, and it includes research labs, a dive center, a library, which you can see on the left, a dining hall, an auditorium, meeting areas, etc. And it's actually a really cool building. It has a really innovative, environmentally friendly design, and they use basically lessons from nature to help cool and power the building. So they kind of take inspiration from just stuff we see in the natural world and kind of integrated that into their concept, I guess. And so for my promotional materials, luckily the Pacific Islands Fisheries Science Center already has a Facebook page. So my plan was just to use the events tab on Facebook to add that youth outreach program and create a post about the event. And then I also created a flyer, which will just basically promote the event, and volunteers will post that flyer around Honolulu to inform people about the event. And so for registration, participants will be required to register for the event either through the Facebook page that I just mentioned or by emailing me, which is the Outreach and Education Coordinator. And this registration process will go from January 2nd to January 15th with a max number of 200 participants. And so I will provide food for all the participants, and it'll just be, free for everyone that comes, and it'll be from 2:15 to 3 p.m. and it'll include a variety of traditional Hawaiian cuisine from a local Honolulu restaurant with some vegan vegetarian options, just to give everyone the ability to have a good meal. And I found some different vendors such as Helena's Hawaiian food, Oahu Grill, or Kuhuyu Grill Honolulu. So basically I just found those local ones, and yeah. And then for decor, I don't really have much. I don't think this is really, a very like an event that needs a lot of decor, because it's mainly just geared towards education. But I did come up with 2 ideas. I really wanted to get some biodegradable balloons, just hung at the front entrance of um, the regional center and kind of around the dining hall when the participants and the staff eat. And obviously, the biodegradable part is just kind of an addition to kind of teach people about maybe integrating more sustainable options into their lives. And then I also found these really cool jellyfish chandeliers. You can basically order them from Etsy or any local artist, and I basically had a plan to hang these above the tables in the dining hall just to give it a kind of cool effect. And you can see an example of that. I wanted like bigger ones, but just to give you guys an idea. And then the layout will be pretty simple. So all the presentations will take place in the auditorium, and that seating will be on a first come first served basis. But for their lunch, I did create a floor plan, which you can see on the right, with just a few round tables, and basically there'll be one tour guide, one staff member, and then 7 other participants at the tables for the buffet lunch from 2:15 to 3 p.m. And yeah, you can see the beverage station, the silverware station. I included some trash cans, stuff like that. And like I mentioned in the previous slide, I wanted to get like 5 jellyfish chandeliers and just hang those just to add some cool decor. And then for the activities, basically I'm going to provide them with a free tour of all those facilities that I mentioned, like the library and the laboratories and stuff. And then obviously, again, I mentioned the lunch. And then the staff presentation, so basically what the staff of PIFSC does and the type of research that they conduct. And then also some presentations about what the participants can do to help save the oceans, because they are in dire need of it. And then my activity schedule, which is basically just my animation plan. I'm not going to go through all of it because I know it's a lot, but basically, obviously the participants are going to travel from Honolulu to the regional center, and I really hope that they like are excited about the activity and are excited to be engaged. And for the arrival and the greeting, we'll just have some volunteers and staff with brochures welcoming them at the entrance. And then in the auditorium, like I said, they're going to be giving a few presentations, hopefully for like an hour and a half by the directors and the staff members of the center, and kind of just learn about the mission of the center and their main work. And it's continued. So the tour, like I mentioned, the volunteers will be giving the tour actually. And so we'll have the volunteers kind of have a broad understanding of where everything is and what each thing requires from the staff. And the groups will be 15 each, and the tour will be about 45 minutes. Like I said, they'll see the marine animal facility, the dive facility, the library, and then also they have a research vessel called the Oscar Elton Set that they'll get to tour, and then the lunch. And so the volunteers will just usher them in into the dining hall, and then yeah, just basically talk with the staff members and see if they have any more questions, just one-on-one about their research. And then for the concluding statements, I really just want to bring them into the auditorium again for just a really quick 30-minute presentation on just little things they can do to have a positive impact on the ocean. And like I said, I mean, it's just like little things like using a reusable water bottle, just trying to reduce your plastic waste, which I know a lot of us struggle with. I do too, but I think just really putting an effort into it is important. And then finally, the end of the program, it'll end at about 3:30. And yeah, we'll just have people slowly go out and have volunteers usher them out. And then at the end, we really just hope that they'll make active decisions to, like I said, do little things to help make a positive impact, because the oceans are in dire need of a little positivity. And thank you for listening. And I really wish all of you guys best of luck on finals.